and I'm hoping that it has all the parts that I would need to make this work. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Tricia, and in today's video we are heading back to the thrift store, and I have a huge haul to share with you, so let's get going. The art section has become one of my favorites. I almost always find something to take home. This particular day, there were some really lovely oil paintings by famous artists. After a quick stop there at the entrance, I headed to the back wall as I usually do. Today is 50% off purple, blue, and red tags. There's something about these terracotta trays and pieces I really like. You may notice I'm always looking at them. I'm not always sure what they are actually for. I'm thinking these are trays for the bottom of a plant pot. Any ideas what you think this can be used for? This is a good time to keep your eyes peeled for fall and holiday decor. Also, things like flatware and serving dishes are so useful for entertaining. How adorable are these napkin holders? And look at this vintage Pyrex casserole dish. This one is reselling on eBay right now for $30, so $6 is a great deal. Well, I hope you enjoyed thrifting with me. It feels like a minute since I've sat down face to face with you guys. I've been sharing different projects over the last couple of weeks, and it feels like a while since I've sat here. Anyway, it's fun to be back. I'm gonna try to go a little faster because I have a lot of items to share. I got a couple of frames. Speaking of frames, if you didn't see last week's video, make sure you go back and look at it after watching this one. My daughter and I DIY'd some vintage inspired art. I had been picking picking up frames at the thrift store for weeks in preparation for that project. I think they all turned out really special. In fact, I'm giving you one of those frames, so make sure you go look at the video so you know how to get that. I got this wooden frame with this oil painting of some, I think it's sunflowers. It's ready to hang, and this is a vintage piece, very beautiful. I love the colors. I actually have this on Instagram available for you to pick up if you like this one. So I keep it on my wall, and then when it gets sold, I swap it out with something else, and then when that gets sold, I keep swapping. So I keep changing and giving you guys an opportunity to pick up some really beautiful art. But this is a really, really, really nice one. And I also got this floral. It is a plate. So this is, I believe, a collector's plate. I normally don't go for plates. I thought this was pretty. Actually, I bought this for the frame. I did plan on incorporating this into the DIY project we did last week. We didn't get around to doing this one, but I think it's pretty as it is, although it's not something I would typically go for. But the plate does have a very vintage, very antique feel to it. I have this in my guest bathroom, and like I said, it'll stay on my wall until somebody takes it. Here's another one I picked up over the last couple of weeks. I love this frame. This is solid wood with a lot of carving around the entire frame. Very, very detailed. Looking at it up close, it looks like an original painting, but I can't be too sure because of the glass. So I will open it up and I will let you know here on the screen what it is. But I totally loved this piece. Now look at this adorable little cupboard, closet, maybe jewelry box. It really is like a miniature closet. Look at the doors and look at these little handles. How precious. It is actually a music box as well. So there's a whole music thingy on the inside there. It doesn't work. There's like a loose piece in there, so I haven't had chance to really pay attention to it. But I think that could be repaired. I love the little magnet here. It's really causing the doors to fit nicely. Cane webbing on here. It does need a good cleaning up. Definitely vintage, possibly even an antique. It is Japanese and solid wood. It even has these brass hinges. Tiny little hinges, so gorgeous. Love this. Check out this amethyst colored Murano vase. How beautiful. I'm gonna lift it up in the light so that you can see. Really, really, really gorgeous. I love this thick clear base on the bottom. It's like a heart shape, I would say. Maybe 6 inches tall. This is a great color to incorporate into fall styling. I love the heart shape and the beauty of the glass. I also got this little crock. I think this is also great for fall decorating as well. I loved the height and the I don't know, chubbiness of this little vessel with the handle. I did pick up something similar to this. I did like a stone finish on that one. I do enjoy that one and I use that regularly, but I wanted to get another one with those similar colors, and I really, really love the shape of this. I do have a lot of vases, but sometimes I want something that's short. As you can see, I always have some sort of floral or greenery on my coffee table, and I don't like anything that's tall. Even though when you do a nice tall piece, it really looks pretty, like in pictures, but that isn't practical because this is where we sit to watch TV. Not regularly, but I don't think it's practical to have something really tall on the coffee table because then you can't see the TV. So I like having little crocks like this, little short vases that I can put, you know, greenery or flowers in. But look at this gorgeous vase. Of course, you know, I would love this because it is my favorite color. I love the simplicity of this vase. I saw this from a distance and I just headed straight for it. I really love the clear base. If you look at the top here, this little rim, it kind of goes up and down, kind of goes like this all the way around. Probably wouldn't notice that when there's like florals in here, but I thought it was an interesting detail. I paid $10 for it and it is about 14 inches or so tall. So it has a nice height to it. I have so many ideas for this vase. This one went in my cart pretty early. I love the color and I love all that detailing. So it's like a girl and a guy holding hands walking. They are on both sides and it has this little face here where the spout is. It's a medium height vase, which when it comes to vases, it's always good to have very tall, medium, low, depending on where you're gonna style. It's marked at the bottom SS. I paid $15 for this, which is a bit much. Guys, thrift store prices are going up. I have seen similar ones to this that I have passed on and regretted it. So when I saw this one, I thought, let me just get it because I've always wanted to get this color and with all this beautiful pattern. I think it's very elegant, and because it's so beautiful in and of itself, you really don't need to put much in it. Put a couple very simple stems and it would look pretty here. Isn't this adorable? This is Mackenzie Childs. One of the rarer styles. It has brass on the top here and some blue. The florals, the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Wooden top with the brass handle in very, very good condition. The only thing is the bottom seems to be a little bit worn, but for me, this is a decorative item. I have been really loving this. So gorgeous. Love the colors. I don't go to Goodwill that often, but I was in Miami and I went to a couple Goodwills because I don't thrift down that way. But I figured I was in the area and I had some time, so I went to a few Goodwills and I got a couple of items. One of them is a little bit big. I'll probably show you guys on the next video. But I got this at that Goodwill. I think I paid $8 for it and I absolutely love her. Check out these stone bookends. I'm gonna be very quick with this one because these are so heavy. I'm just gonna hold one at a time. This one, things are sticking to it because it had the price tag on this. I do have to spend a little time cleaning this one up. But look at these, how gorgeous. Look at the colors. I have to say, this is a color that lately I have been very attracted to. I have been seeing it in wallpaper. I've been seeing it in flowers. I was very excited to also find these. It has a little chip on the bottom there. But obviously when this is on a shelf, it's facing sideways, so you probably would never even see that. I paid, I think, $15 for the set. One has more pigment than the other one. You can style it in whatever direction based on the color that you want to see more of, because depending on where you put it, you'll probably see one side more than the other side. This was definitely an exciting find. Here are two onyx candle holders. They're slightly different and slightly different in colors. They are made in Pakistan. Of course, it's natural stone, so it's never gonna look alike, but they are different. Honestly, when I bought this, it was in a bag, and the way it was wrapped up, I really couldn't tell what it was. And I was actually pleasantly surprised when I opened it and it was candle holders. I don't know, for some reason, I didn't think that they were. I paid $8 for both of them, and I can't wait to use these. So in the last video, we went thrifting together. We were looking at an onyx cat, I think it was. I recently ran into this one and I thought he was adorable. Look at his little face and look at the colors. I like that each side has very different colors. So this one is a very deep kind of sandy color, more like a moody vibe, and this one has all this different like coloring and detailing it. I thought he was so cute. I paid $10 for him and I think he was worth every bit of that. It's actually like having two pieces because he has two different attitudes, the dark side and the light side. I think he would be great on my shelf styling. And I also got this little swan. There were several of these in different colors. I think there was another one that was like more like a purple color, but I like the color of this one and I thought this was really cute as well. I like little subtle things like this for decorating. It has lighter tone on one side and a bit bright on the other side. $5 might have been a little bit too much for this little thing, but I thought it was cute. This is a pottery canister. Very small, so adorable. It's marked on the inside of the top RM, so I guess that's the person who made it. That's the initials, but that's all the information I have on it. But it's Beautiful, beautiful pottery. I think this would be great for like cotton swabs or cotton balls, even on a desk for like paper clips or just anything that you have little items. It's a great way to store it because this is so adorable. I love that it has the lid and that hammered detail around it makes it really, really special. I also picked up this candle holder. The brand is Aurifors. I had picked up one prior. I don't know if you guys remember when I shared this one on a haul. This is also Aurifors and I totally love this. I've been using this one a lot. You would see this in a lot of my styling clips. I think spring and summertime is a good time to use like clear glass and colored glass because it's so fresh and clean. I think it's great for this time of year. So when I saw this one, I thought, wow, I think I would love this just as much as this one, although they're quite different, but they are quality pieces. This one is a lot clearer and this one is a little bit frosty and very textured. So apart from it having all that design, the glass of itself is sort of textured. I do enjoy using this one and I think I would enjoy using this one as well. I picked up something here that's not home decor and I'm hoping that it has all the parts that I would need to make this work. It was $10 and for what it is, I figured it was worth a shot to see if this thing is what it looks to be. This was a baggie and it's an entire shower situation. It has all the parts for like the pipe at the bottom. It's a beautiful brass color and it seems to have everything in there, and it has the manual and the instructions in the bag as well. So I tried to take a peek at that just to see if all the parts were here, and it seems like everything is in there. I really didn't open it up because I'm not ready to deal with this just yet, but I do plan on putting this in my guest bath. I thought it was a great deal, although these things can be questionable. If this worked out, it would be a phenomenal deal. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. The rest of my haul is a lot of brass items. My brass collection has grown significantly. If you're following me over on Instagram, you'll see I have a brass fest going on. So I have a lot of items that I have made available over there. So if you're interested in brass items, you can check me out. But I'm gonna go through the ones I haven't shared with you yet. In fact, let me start with this one. You wouldn't even think that this was brass, right? This is a plate or like a bowl, so it has this pretty colors in it. You can see the bottom of the plate or the bowl here, but it's kind of set inside of a brass like casing. So if you look around the edge here, you'll see that the brass is kind of folded over. This is kind of set inside. So the underside here has this brass going around the edge, and then the inside are these pretty colors. I've been using this since I got it. We're in the summer and I think this is a great color to use in the summertime. I have moved it around quite a bit. I had it on my entryway table for a little while and then I moved it to here, but it does add a little bit of color without it being too much. This is a little apple canister, so it has a cover, obviously. I thought this was so adorable, great for styling, just to put on top of some books or use it to just put little items in it. It's very useful. I also got this candle holder. So it has this finger loop on the side and it's like a lotus flower, I think it is. Also got this bear. So he's tiny, maybe 3 inches tall and solid brass, but he is also quite adorable. Apple trinket dish, cute little item to just have on the coffee table or anywhere that you want to like put maybe pocket change or something. I can't remember all the names that they call this, but it's like a little dish with a handle, very cute. Then we have this pair of candle holders. It's written solid brass underneath and they are 2 different heights. Victorian column styled candle holders. Pretty heavy, so they're a substantial pair, but these are gorgeous. Look at this mirror. So it has these flowers on the base there. and it's very dark, very patinaed. One side has the magnifier glass and the other side is normal. This is so pretty. Love this. Another very similar to the one that I have there, and if you guys remember when I got that one, it's shorter than this one. I paid more for that one than this one, but this is really pretty as well. A little bit taller, also solid brass, and it has some patina on the handle there, and this would be great for styling as well. Now I also got something here that's a little bit of a mystery, so I'm gonna let you guys tell me what you think these are. I was asking some people in a thrifting group what they thought it was, and some were saying that they think it's a tie back, like a curtain tie back. So I'm gonna let you guys look at this. So this is how it is. There's a fan here, and it has this on the bottom here that attaches it to this piece. So this side it's flush, but this side it's a little bit indented here, almost like a picture frame, so it has a space for something. So I don't know if something was missing and what these are intended for. If you know, please let me know, because I would love to know what they were intended for. I have been using them as bookends. It works out, it looks really pretty, but I'm not sure if that's what the intention was for these. So again, if you know what these are, let me know. Then I have this pair of wall sconces. I thought these were so gorgeous with the little floral backing there. So they're great for incorporating into a gallery wall, and they're also great for, you know, throughout your home. You have these small walls like at different parts, like in the corridor or the side of your closet. I think these are great for those spaces as well. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see what items I make available. Watch this video next, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.